was socked off the DPS, you see.
So in the meantime, here for the side of Giant Lynx, a combination of two former teams, Giant Esports and Lynx TH, now in the contenders field, really showing up in contender specific, trying to show everyone how it's done Thailand style. But anyway, here we go into our game. Sanko actually gonna be playing the Wrecking Ball, and this is actually a pod play here on Night Market. If you get a proper rollout to the point, through the point, and go for a few environmentals, you can actually get some targets down. Pile Driver coming on out. Jindal with the charge on in as well with the Shield Bash. And Sargent God gonna get her first blood, but Lynx TH gonna lose their Reinhardt as well. Can the Thai squad still stay on? Here comes the Wrecking Ball now rolling on over. Sangat out in front. Just trying to get the Gatling Guns amazing. Panny's trying to stay alive really low. Backing on out. And Giant Lynx unable to get the forward momentum that they need. Gonna be BM Hawk moving over to the point instead. But speed boost right now from Rocket, just racing on over to the point. Boom Barapa with a tag, but BM Hawk still with the initial capture.
I think it's interesting, right? Because you know how it looks like they won the back end after the death of their own, but it looks like they're coming back from this right now strong. Transcendence by Mabel going out right there. Big Transcendence. That's probably gonna be huge shadow as well. Connects on nothing. Interestingly, you know.
Rod unable to actually get any targets there, blocked up by Mabel, and here comes BM up right now, just soaring like an eagle, trying to get into the fight, and even gonna get a takedown on the Rocket to get the stagger. Giant Lynx playing the smart though. They do want to be as disciplined as they can, staying on the inside, not to get taken down like the poor Lucio, and here they go for another round. 30% right now for BM Hawks. It does seem like the forward momentum as well as the forward defense here from the Korean squad just still staying on. Abroldo by the corner, grabs the surge now, sucking in 3. Can Giant Lynx get the frags that they need? Sound barrier there from Espresso, but a little too late to save both the Brigitte and the Zarya. Chunsam gonna fall on over as well, and the numbers advantage here for Giant Lynx just working out in their favor. I'm no math god, but additionally, it does seem like Giant Lynx does have the bigger sub.
So what happened there, Dogs? What do you think BM Hawk lost the Triple? They looked like they had everything, and they lost it straight away.
Grafton surge there from Boombarapa, just a good initiation, and was just a little too late there from Represso to get the defense ongoing. Fanny's though with a type on the Sangot already. We have the Transcendence available here for Giant Lynx as well, and it does seem like the Thai squad gonna give the push and looking for the choke on out. Rod though really low, gonna get topped up by the repair pack, and here comes the Shatter coming on out from Chunsam, counter Shatter though from Rod, and here comes the Grafton surge sucking everyone in. Haven trying to make this one count. BM Hawk looking for another frag, but Bello is the only target they see. Rod now gonna fall on over. Sound barrier here coming on out from Rocket as well, and this is gonna be Giant Lynx now looking a little familiar. They saw this from BM Hawk a while ago. The sound barrier too late to save everyone. Rocket just hiding on the side, trying to keep as much percentage as he can for his team. Chunsam though able to clean on up, gonna get 2 by the end, and BM Hawk with the flip on back.
I think the forward push was a bit overly ambitious, right? They didn't have anything to push for, and they instantly got punished by BM Hawk for that push, that greedy push, catch daggers.
The choke right there not really working out, and really just looked like deja vu. It was like the blue team did exactly what the red team did a while ago. BM Hawk just going for the grab, going for the flank, and making that one happen. But now the mines are into play. Sangat still flying along. Shadow now connecting on the run, but he's all the way on the other side, protected by the wall. Just gonna drop on down instead. Knows this fight is over, doesn't want to feed any old charge. And Giant Lynx was able to get up the Shatter as well as the mine. So this is gonna be a good enough for the Thai squad. Grabbing the surge though, coming on in from Barapa. Counter grab here, and does seem like the pig is just watching everyone's eye. Cyanogen God though, self-destruct coming on over. Espresso gonna get overcooked into this one. Chunsam giving chase. A Rocket tried to move on over, but can he actually make it to the point? No, he's gonna fall. Panics now, Transcendence in hand. Gonna be absolute desperately to try to go for the overtime push, and he makes it just in time. But can he stay alive though? Haven with just a lot of energy there. The beam connecting. Here comes Rodnart now coming on over. Bello gonna be on his Doomfist as well, trying to make this one happen. But a soundbar here from Espresso keeping the Korean squad all topped up. BM Hawk keeping on. Sergeant God gonna fall. Rocket drop, and here comes the Doomfist, and down he goes. Sanghook with those 2 kills in the end. BM Hawk with the 148 victory.
Damn, BM Hawk's been looking real good with the Wrecking Ball compositions, I think. Especially, remember the fight where they isolated Rotong and threw Rotong off the... I think that was a good call right there. Let's go deep in. Another thing, like, if you guys realize right there, was that BM Hawk actually played that really smart towards the end right there. They choose to push all the way to the spot to try to catch daggers and hopefully burn some ultimates as well, because they saw that they were 80% and they were close to winning the map. And I think that's a great play, and it goes to show how well informed and how, you know, BM Hawk is playing this to the highest level possible. And this is some great Overwatch you guys are watching right now that you guys can probably pick up and learn as well in your rank games. Right now,
honestly, so cheeky.
Yeah, Doug, what do you think about this map? for
I
goods.
like Gardens. Gardens here might see some more environmental action. Interesting, no Fire Mercy. Everyone's still sticking with the 3-3. And this time, it's gonna be Sangla on Diva. Chunsam still staying on the Wrecking Ball. And I guess PM Hawk just having a dedicated Wrecking Ball player here going for the bowl on over. Trying to get a quick little dive on into the Koi Pond, but it just isn't happening. Here comes the Pile Driver and now courtesy of Chunsam gonna get 4. And if we do see Sangla giving chase as well. So it does seem like the blue squad of BM Hawk keeping on with a pseudo dive composition with the Wrecking Ball and the Diva trying to get into the front line.
Just look at how much pressure Chunsam is causing just by slamming into the team. It's forcing them to back off and forcing them to use early armor packs to save their tanks from getting burned.
Fair point. It doesn't need to even lead to a kill, but just a threat of falling on down. As there you go, Espresso with a cheeky play. He saw Chunsam wasn't able to get the boop. He says, thank you very much. That's gonna be on my kill feed instead. Boom Burapa and Bello gonna go for the reset already. And BM Hawk gonna be able to get the capture. Wow, Chunsam actually dashing over the bridge right there, just over the Koi Pond, gonna get a little speed boost there from Espresso, a small micro play there from BM Hawk, and a small mistake there from Espresso as well, dropping on down into the pond.
I think LYNX right now just has to push definitively. You just have to commit to the call and just push in right because they're getting punished by BM Hawk by staggering themselves and holding outside.
Rally now available here for Jindal, and here we go with the push again. Mines into play, and this is the third time I believe LYNX forced to go for the reset. Boom Burapa and Velo cannot get any momentum in their favor, while LYNX does have the ultimates at the ready. It's just a situation we're not able to charge up anything. No armor going their way, no Zarya charge. It's just a tough tag for them. As here they go for the right hand side again. They're playing this smart. They're trying to go for the path that leads to less deaths onto the pond, but it's still gonna be very, very dangerous for them because the Wrecking Ball as well as the Lucia are on the prowl. Another brawl now onto the point. Look at Chunsam coming on over from the opposite side. Grab the surge now, sucking everyone back. Grab bomb coming on over, and there's the stun. Unable to lead any kills. It is gonna be Chunsam though with a tag onto one. BM Hawk keeping this one up. But Transcendence here from Mabel, just trying to keep everyone alive, but BM Hawk completely in control, just tearing everyone apart. The Wrecking Ball just such a bane, and another team kill here for the Korean squad.
Dogs, I'm not too sure if they even have time to touch the point at this rate. Looks like they're gonna swap the high mobility comp. Rotong going off the Wrecking Ball right now. Boom over to the Winston and Rocket now Lucia. They're trying to dash on. Rotong gets booed back by the Diva right. The huge plays right. And that should be it for Team
Rod,
right here.
No, Rod able to make that one happen. Just a quick rotation to the left hand side. Honestly, that was just pure instinct right there. Bomb coming in through the center, gonna lead to a kill. No, the mines instead are torn apart, but that's gonna be all he wrote. BM Hawk just needs to take care of the Diva right now. Cyajin God not looking godly into this one. Self-destruct from Sang to celebrate, and that's gonna be BM Hawk taking the clean sweep 2-0 here on Lijiang Tower.
Dogs, what do you think that BM Hawk is doing right? That Team LYNX isn't just getting it.
It feels like LYNX is really struggling against the Wrecking Ball. Too much disruption right now with the Wrecking Ball, and I love how Espresso here gets play of the game. He's just assisting this. Look at that. So it's gonna be the Wrecking Ball unable to get the boop. He goes for it instead, gets the boop. It really goes to show BM Hawk playing this smart. They're just committing in all their strategies. They force everyone down. That's gonna be the Korean squad taking our first victory. BM Hawk showing everyone how it's done and how the Contenders Trials in Korea is so well matched. So what can we expect now from these two teams as we are going to be moving on over to Rialto? We'll be right back, guys. Can LYNX get on the board, or will BM Hawk end the day with a 2-0? Stay tuned. So welcome back, guys, and this round 5 matchup just looking favorable for BM Hawk right now, winning on over on a 2-0 here in Lijiang Tower. Let's see if Giant Links can get on the board and go for a map number 3. But so far, guys, going to be an interesting one as Giant Links is going to be opting over to still stay here. We are going to be moving on over to Rialto right now, and will it actually favor the Thai squad in all their antics and all their strategies? What do you think, Yuri's?
I think this is where Giant Links will start innovating in their team composition to probably pick up the Sombra because Chunsam has been doing great on Wrecking Ball and has been causing so much disruption in the backlines that Giant Links needs an answer to desperately right now, I think.
Yeah, but anyway, it's time to see. All this theory crafting might actually just end up in a goats comp. But anyway, Rialto, just a lot of options in this map. Lots of high ground, lots of vertical space, lots of movement, lots of environmentals. Really has pretty much everything that you can expect from a map. But anyway, it is time to move on over to the game itself. BM Hawk going to be on that first defense. One map win already, just needs to take Rialto to take the whole matchup. On the flip side, Giant Links ready to go on the red hand squad. Can they actually make this happen? Can they whip something out after honestly a poorer showing than normal there on Lijiang Tower? It seems like they were completely shaken by the Wrecking Ball, just too much disruption, especially from the Lucia as well. And it does seem like it is BM Hawk playing such a cheeky composition, just getting in your face and making it happen.
Oh, are you looking at the compositions, right? BM Hawk running a very interesting single tank quad DPS with solo Mercy right now in Rialto. I haven't seen this done in Rialto. What do you think about it?
So is it time to actually see something else than the 3-3? A quad DPS might be pesky here in Rialto. You can play the Pharah Mercy, very, very potent, use the rooftops as cover. The Widowmaker as well as the Hanzo can always hang back, go for the crossfire. And we do see the Sombra here from Haven. Very smart pick. Gonna be self-sufficient, just translocating in, translocating out, going for the silences, and maybe a big EMP to boot. On the flip side, Giant Links will be playing the 3-3, but for how long? What if they see this quad DPS? Will they immediately go for a dive composition, or will they swap one over to a quad DPS of their own? Let's find out right now as the gates do open. Rialto, the payload waiting on, and let's see who can actually escort this map up.
Look at the sneaky play by Jindo and Espresso right there on the top left. They're hiding above the roof trying to get some cheeky shots, probably some cheeky angles on Giant Links before they catch them down.
But Giant Links playing this smart, dude.
And I don't think Giant Links has an answer to it, Doug. Do you think they can't do anything about this pharmacy combo right now?
Yeah, they can't really do much. Instead, they're going to be playing the ground game as much as possible. Again, they're forced on the inside. They're playing this slow, trying to get through the bridge without getting booped on up. Rod taking a brunt of the damage, and Saijin got out in front as well. But Sangut gonna get a double kill onto the support line, and this fight is already over before it begins. Saijin God gonna go for the reset. There's a takedown on Bella as well. Boom Barapa trying to get on out as Sangut makes a little mistake there, drops on down. BM Hawk though, completely in control of this one, and this has to be a swap on out from the side of Giant Links. They can't just go for the flying goats. They need to go for a DPS to actually counteract the Pharah Mercy, to counteract the Wrecking Ball, and do something else. Can they go for a 2-2-2, or will they be stubborn and still stay on a 3-3? Let's find out, as they haven't really swapped on out yet. Chunsam though, in for side prime, and a lot of vision now being given here to the BM Hawk squad. Mind Flow coming on out, and Rocket gets the boop onto Sangok. How did that even happen? Just a perfect right click as he's over the bridge. Good timing on out there from Delusion. Boom Barapado coming on over again, and Rod now with a quick little fist onto Mabel. Still, the Pharah Mercy though uncontested. You can see Jindal and Espresso just having a field day up on top. But as I was saying, the 3-3 composition just down below, winning out the ground game. That's Rod making that one happen. Jindal though gonna be facing off against a flying Winston, and here comes Sangok now into the fight. Without the Wrecking Ball, they were unable to keep this one up. But here comes the EMP combo. Haven trying to get some kills. Mabel with the Storm Arrows as well. And BM Hawk looking to take control of this one. But a Valkyrie here from Espresso to keep this fight alive. Sangok right now gonna get a double one more time. BM Hawk gonna get the defense ongoing.
Just look at how BM Hawk took them. The fight looked like it was in favor of Lynx the entire time. Gen Lynx hit every one of their members up in position, in prime position on the payload itself, and they got caught by the EMP straight into the barrage. There was 2 easy picks with that combo right there. Then they just clean up the fight. Dogs, what do you think? What do you think is going wrong for Giant Links? They seem to have everything in their hands right now.
It seemed like the ground game was really going in their favor, but the EMP, as soon as the Wrecking Ball came on back, just so imposing with the Wrecking Ball, and you can see a lot of focus fire going his way as well. Sangok though able to stay alive even without too much of a pocket. Now gonna get booped away, and Giant Links playing the objective right now. Sangok forced to go for the rotation. Here comes the Primal Rage right now from Rod, just beating on Chung Sam, and that's gonna be the Widowmaker just getting swatted in the first place. Giant Links actually able to get the point as BM Hawk leaves it. Sanghok gonna get dropped. Mabel gonna fall as well. The Thai squad in control of this one.
I think I'm expecting a scope right now. They're probably gonna use the ultimates to top off. Like I said, Chunsam is now over on the west side. Sanghook is on the wrecking ball now. It's interesting because Chunsam was playing the wrecking ball the last time. Let's see how they're gonna play this composition now. They have an EMP coming up and they have a barrage right here.
Yeah,
It could be
wrecking ball and Winston.
Oh,
Maybe pesky here. Mine's coming on out. EMP into play. Haven in position and Chunsam with a good dive on in as well. Jindal out, letting it rip. Gonna be raining rockets all throughout Real. So the corner just completely contested there. And a quick and easy fight coming on out from BM Hawk. Just a good EMP play with a dive on him. Team kill is well worth it.
Doug, do you think they're gonna continue sticking with this pharmacy? I think this part of the pharmacy might actually just be the answer they need, you know. Good sidelines, good cover, and there's nothing the Giants can do about this pharmacy as long as they don't get caught out.
It all depends on how they're gonna play this, honestly. It just depends on the area as well. The corner might be a little toughy here for Jindal and Espresso, but most of the docks and the bridge gonna be easy pickings for the Pharah. Sanghok though gonna get an easy eat onto Boombarapas to grab the surge as well. Soundbar now coming on out, gonna get all 6. Rocket keeping this one up, and this is gonna be D.Va flying on over. A lot of chaos all throughout the point, and it's Haven looking for the assassination, but Fanny's able to still stay on and stay alive. Espresso keeping the pot going, and Chunsam already ready with the primal rage, just going for the fists and the beatdown. A self-destruct from Saiyajin God, unable to lead into any kills, and Jindal again keeping this one up, facing off against the D.Va into the sky. EMP now coming on out, and where's the Rocket Barrage? There you go, letting her friends. Bello gonna get torn apart again, and Team BM Hawk looking in control. Jindal able to keep the rockets ongoing. Fannies with the reset. BM Hawk, another defense going their way.
Just look at how BM Hawk juggled the aggro so none of them died there. There was a moment where Chunsam was stuck in the corner. It looks like he was gonna die, right? But Chunsam managed to get himself out of the primary rage just to keep himself alive right there. And they're just stalling out time for Haven to get his EMP. So they put a massive combo of Haven and Jindal together. EMP barrage combo right there. Just want them to fight.
So quick, Chunsam so quick in getting the Primal Rage in this fight, and Sanghok now gonna be holding on to the bomb. We do see Giant Lynx now charming into the center, just getting into the building, getting a little bit of cover away from the Pharah. But now they're met by the self-destruct and they lead to a kill. No, it's not. Jindalo, here comes the Rocket Barrage, and a Transcendence this time from Mabel to keep him alive. It's always a combination here from BM Hawk. They're always ready to keep their Pharah alive with a myriad of options. A Primal Rage, a EMP, a Transcendence, all ready to go. BM Hawk really protecting Jindal, and he's paying in dividends, and even more so.
Doug, so what do you think Giant Lynx needs to do now? Do you think they need a comp? Do you think they play something differently? But do they need to win this one?
I really feel like they've been stuck on this 3-3 for far too long. When you're getting dominated by a Pharah Mercy, you go for your Pharah Mercy, or you go for a sniper just to disrupt and put some pressure. Chunsam though with a good leap on in. Boombarapa gonna get dropped, and you can see so much environmental efforts here from BM Hawk. Everyone working together. Patty's gonna go for the reset, and that wasn't just a Primal Rage beating them down. That was a perfectly placed concussive shot from Jindal to get the momentum in their favor.
Damn, I think Giant Lynx really need to find a counter to this pharmacy, right? This pharmacy is so much space for the rest of the team. Spamming, just bring damage in. You see, Bello is always constantly in trap. His pharmacy is just going for the Bello right now. Spamming chat. Haven goes in for the huge EMP, catches 5 right there. And Jindal going for the barrage. And that should be it for the fight.
The fight though gonna be a stagger on in right now. Saiyajin God as well as Fanny's trying to maybe get to the point, but there's the D-Mech already. Saiyajin God knows his time is done. Can anyone from the side of Giant Lynx come to the point? Rod gonna get dropped, and that's the round right there. BM Hawk able to defend that second point. Just halfway through the map here for Giant Lynx. Not really a too bad of a showing, but they could have done better, and they wish they would have done better.
So Dax, what do you think was a bigger issue there? Do you think it was a compositional issue, or do you think it's the way they played the comp itself?
I feel like it's a little bit of both. Just not able to really deal with the Pharah Mercy. You can see their strength in playing the 3-3 on the ground, especially through the plaza on point A. But the biggest issue right now is the Pharah Mercy completely uncontested. And when they do contest it, there's just too much support coming their way. So will it actually be enough right now for Giant Lynx to defend with a 3-3 as well? Or will they decide to swap things over? Gonna be playing maybe a sniper, play a hit scan, or maybe play a Sombra just to be a pest against a Pharah Mercy of Jindal and Espresso's caliber.
I think that they're gonna put all their eggs in the basket and try to hard hold first point right here, because I think second point is really way too hard for them to hold. You've seen them struggling on the bridge itself, and I think the bridge is probably one of the biggest downfall, and it's gonna be the thing that causes them the loss in this map. right here.
Yeah, gonna be a tough time right here for Giant Links right now. But let's see if they can actually make this one happen. Gonna be playing a 3-3 with Rod and Bumburapa on the Reinhardt and the Zarya. It's gonna be a Moira here for Panis, so it is gonna be Giant Links playing the classic goats, and with the Moira into play, a lot more healing, but they don't have as much damage as they would like. So more of a stall composition kind of deal. You have the Brigitte still staying on, and I would expect Giant Links to just defend the alleyway as much as possible. Not really try to go for the plaza in itself, get as much choke points as they can, and play CQC as much as possible. On the flip side though, BM Hawk not playing any tank so far. It's gonna be 5 DPS, including the Mei, as well as 1 support, gonna be Espresso on that Mercy. Will this actually work out? Is this a pot play here from BM Hawk? Gonna be putting up Sangok on the front line as Haven is just scouting around with that Sombra.
I think he's just living up to the BM Hawk himself. The Hawk in the end being the farm, and now going for this aggressive 5 DPS comp right here. Surely Jylings uses Intimidator, but just look at how Jylings is playing. Just sitting in a room, they're just trying to avoid spam as much as they can, blocking the payload, using the pillar right there.
Don't know if BM Hawk is playing this like quick play or they have a strategy in the store. You can see the point of the Mei trying to go for the ice walls, trying to get the degree of separation in the cold heart of Rialto. But in the end, that's gonna be Sangha punished immediately by Bumburapa, and this might be a swap already here from BM Hawk. Might go for the Wrecking Ball. No, they're gonna stay on as the rest comes on out from Espresso. And Sangok though gonna get a separation onto Bumburapa, but here comes Rocket now, just rocketing away, getting a quick little recap on it. For Giant Links, so they're stuck on the inside and they get eaten by the EMP already. Haven gonna get 5. Will BM Hawk get any more kills as Mabel is giving chase? Gonna be on that Hanzo right now, intercepting the retreat. BM Hawk able to still stay on and get the frags that they need.
Ooh, interesting right there. I think it was a smart thing to sit in the corner of the room really for that long. They're bound to get punished by the power spam and into the EMP, which did happen on the side of BM Hawk right there. And we're looking at some changes coming. Look at some Giant Links. They actually went with the Roadhog. Why the Roadhog though? Any idea?
Bumburapa already punished immediately, maybe going for a hook or two to get the insta-give. Bello gonna be on that Sombra as well, and you can play the Roadhog as a pseudo DPS. But the biggest thing to note right now through this first point is they stayed too long in the building against a Mei and an EMP, and you can see how potent they are in CQC. So much area control here from Sanguk. Jindal flying along with the Pharah. It really goes to show that BM Hawk has instilled a fear into Giant Links against the Pharah Mercy. They're always on the inside, trying to not get rained on, but in the end, they get jumped by the EMP instead.
And I think they're looking to go for aggressive EMP branch. Look at how the team is set up right here. They have Chunsam looking to do a flank right. Yeah, Chunsam is going for the flank, jumping across the roof, going behind them. And by this spot, Chunsam be able to get out of this alive. Looks like no.
I think that was a big mistake there from Chunsam. Could have gone for the Riptire instead after a potential EMP. But it is what it is. EMP now coming on out. Rocket Barrage from Jindal. So quick, so easy, and so clean. And I guess that's what the Roadhog is for. You can see Bumburapa had the plan. Get the hook, prevent the Rocket Barrage from happening. But it's just not enough. BM Hawk, so potent. Always comboing up with the Rocket Barrage, and they now have the zoning Riptire coming on out. Will this be the end of Giant Links and the run? BM Hawk just inches away from victory. Gonna be trying to come close to the end. Here goes the hook onto the Riptire, but Bumburapa unable to get slain thanks to the health pool. That's gonna be it though for frontline defenders. Who's left there? It's gonna be Rocket still staying on. Bumburapa now gonna get boomed himself, and that's the end of this one. Gonna be BM Hawk taking the series 2-0, and that's gonna be our Group A done and dusted.
Wow, so what do you feel about this, about Group A? What do you feel about BM Hawk and their impressive play towards the end, pulling out the quad DPS?
I think that wasn't just a quad, man. That was a quintuple DPS there, including the Mei. But for now, I think it's gonna be BM Hawk securing the victory that they needed, I believe, to move on over to our playoffs. Let's get a little bit confirmation.